So as you know, we're leading up to the draft, and you hear about guys taking visits and they get 30 visits and this team and that team. Well, we're going to talk to somebody that knows the behind the scenes of that. Terry, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. It's a pleasure to speak with you, Brent, pertaining to coming into this big week of next week for the NFL's draft. And there's a lot of great things we can speak about and represent players in the NFL going into the draft. I'm just as nervous as they are because getting to know them and family and everybody. And then you feel like they put their life in your hands. That's why they hired you to represent them.
Right. And so what's this week like as an agent? Because, like you said, you spent time getting to know them, the families. I'm quite sure you filled in calls and stuff from all kind of teams. So what's it like for an agent this week before?
Well, the week before, you're doing all your resources of talking with teams, talking with general managers, talking with different people, looking where they looking to be picked at, what their needs probably would be. You're going to have a lot of things going on before and during the draft, which is trades being made. So normally, as situations come down where you might think a player or a team needs a quarterback, you might go and get a trade, veteran quarterback in a trade, and then he might end up picking a defensive player or something else. And you have your guys sit there coming into the draft thinking that they're going to pick him, and thinking that it's going to be a potential where he might be, let's say, Atlanta Falcons, or let's say Oakland Raiders or whatever. And then all of a sudden things change up. So now you got to look at, okay, wow, now we've paused in the draft because of the fact that we're probably thinking to go at that pick. But of course, you just got to remember it don't matter where you get picked in the draft. It's all about what you do when you get there on the field of play because, coming in as a rookie, a lot of things take place and you go out there and show what you can do.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. We were talking with some guys that they'll see later in these series that, a team will call them and say, we're going to pick you next, and then they don't. And you go visit all these teams, and the one team you didn't visit is the one that drafts you. I know that stuff can be a little nerve wracking. How does an agent navigate that when you got 30 teams trying to get your guy in for a visit?
Well, you got to look at the team that you think that is most needed for that player. Every team is important coming into the draft because of the fact that you never know what the changes can be up during the draft. And basically, some teams are not going to tell you what they're going to do. They're talking to you as though, why would they tell you when another team thinking that they're going to get you? Then the other team might try to end up going up there. So information is something that they don't really let leak out there. And that's why they don't let you know who they're going to pick. They'll tell you that, but they're not sure what they're going to do up until the draft happens.
And like we were saying, and some of the guests I've spoken with, the only team that knows who they're going to pick right now is the Carolina Panthers. That's it.
Well, and they know they're looking to get a quarterback, but they don't know what player they're going to pick at this point. They might know, but we don't know, you
Right.
know, because you keep hearing different things. Bryce Young, then you're hearing Stroud from Ohio State. So right now, we don't know that. It can be somebody totally different, unexpected. So we know they need a quarterback. So that's all we
Right.
can say.
Yeah. So they, like you said, they know, but after that, man, this year, I think like any other year, there's so many different scenarios of how this draft can play out. It's just going to be exciting to watch.
Definitely, without a question. It's a lot of things that can just change the whole mind of people out there. Guys might go hard and expected, and then the guys going lower than they did not expect to go as low as they went. So, it's just like players just don't know what can happen because right now, nothing is set in stone until you're picked.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Terry, man, I greatly appreciate it. Joining this draft special. We'll have to schedule some time and dig a little deeper into the man, the myth, the legend, Terry Bolar. How about that one day?
Well, I want to thank you for that, Brent. Anything I can do to help you, I hope all this was a help to you. And God is good, and it's good to
Yes,
know a
he
good
is.
man such as yourself. And I know that this is very important to talk with me, and I love to talk to you anytime you need me.
All right, sounds good, Terry. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Brent.
Thank you.